Hello there, this is Rahil from All About Affiliate Marketing. In today's video, we'll talk about how to create an affiliate account with Rakuten Advertising. They used to be called as Linkshare long back, but now they're called Rakuten Advertising. But before we start, let us understand who Rakuten Advertising is. So their website is rakutenadvertising.com. You can directly go to their website by typing this address on your web browser, or you can also search on Google search like Rakuten Advertising and it will lead you to their website. Now, Rakuten Advertising is a one of the top digital marketing companies out there. They provide many services. One of them is affiliate marketing. So in the affiliate marketing sector, they allow publishers to connect with advertisers. So in the terminologies, publishers are basically affiliates and advertisers are basically brands. So through their platform, affiliates can connect with brand, affiliates can promote brand, and in return, brand gives commission to these affiliates through the platform of Rakuten Advertising. So before we start, the very first thing an affiliate has to do is to create an account, a publisher account with Rakuten Advertising. So the question is, how do we create it? So in order to create a publisher account, you can click on the website on the top right hand side, become a publisher. You can click on this button. It should take you to a registration form. Now it's a big registration form, but the process is pretty straightforward of creating an account. Just some questions here or there you might get, but altogether it's a very easy process. So the very first thing you should be doing on this form is to select the country. So since I'm from India, I'll select India. But if you observe, if I select any other country, the options here would get changed. So depending on the country that you're in, some options of the form would get changed. So that's why you should select the country first. After selection of the country, you can select the legal entity type. So the affiliate account that you're creating or the publisher account that you're creating, is it for any of the business? If yes, then go for the business type. Otherwise, if it's just for you, you can just go with the individual one. So in my case, I'll go with the individual. And as you observe, if I would have selected partnership, it asks for the business name. But if I select individual, it automatically takes my first and last name that I'll be putting in this form as my business name. Otherwise, you have to enter the business name separately. After it, you have to select the tax form. Now, tax form is just a selection. It's not like you have to submit some sort of tax documents. No, it's not required. It's just a selection of the tax form that you have to do here. And as you can see, it's uneditable as of now. To make it editable, I have to click on this radio button. So the question is, I'm liable for US taxes being from India, and I think I'm not liable, so I can just select no. But what if I would have been liable? Then I select yes. And observe the tax form selection is getting changed. So if I go with no, it automatically selects form W8 ban. Otherwise, it was selecting form W9. So generally, if the affiliates are outside of US, they generally go for W8 ban form. But if you think other form suits you better or your business, you can select that form. But if you're from US, the only option for you is W9 form. So I'll just go with form W8 ban form. Now, the other thing is, what if you want to know more about the selection? You can click on this, what is this? And it will take you to an help center article. And this is how it looks. So you can read through it and try to understand it. What form should you be selecting? What things you should keep in mind and all that before you make the selection in here. The other thing is I'm exempt from backup withholding. Now, even for this, it's written in here on this article that we just clicked on and open. So as you can see, it's only relevant to US taxable entity. So that means if you're paying tax to US government, then you might want to tick market, basically not tick market, and but if you're not liable for it, you can simply select on I'm exempt from backup withholding. Now, this advice about the form selection and the selection, it's kind of, what generally affiliates do, these kind of selections that do. But still, you might want to talk to your tax advisor if you want to know more about, to have a proper confirmation. So always reach out to the tax advisor or the legal team of your business before making the selection of tax form or this. The advice, it's not an advice from me. It's more like, what general people select when they create publisher account with Rakuten Advertising. Now, once you're done with it, you can fill in your address. In my case, since I'm creating the tutorial here, so I'm using the dummy address. So I'll go with address one, the local area, the city, and county. So I would select county, the postal code, the phone number. So these are the information you can fill in. After filling this information, you can go to the next section, which is contact and account info. You can mention your first name, last name. Again, all the information that I'm filling here is just for this tutorial purpose, so they are dummy. But when you fill your information, you have to be accurate. This is very important. Now, after entering the first and last name, you can enter your account email. So this is basically a registered email address. So be careful about the email address that you mentioned here. Do not make any mistakes in it. Otherwise, it will create a bit of, not bit like, but it will create a major problem for you later on. So ensure you're writing the email address properly here. This is not the only place where you write your email address. You can see login email as well. So there are two kind of email addresses. One is which will help you to log into your publisher account, once you have gone through with this registration process. And the another email address is basically the registered email address. It's my suggestion is to keep both the email address same. It will avoid many issues that you may end up facing later on. So I'm just going to enter the same email address in both the fields, account email and the login email. In security cushion, I can select any security cushion. And for now, I'm just going with the dummy one here. That's test, but be specific whatever answer of your security cushion is. This is very important because in future, if you ever find the need for any changes in your account or so, then you might find the need to have the answer of your security question. So whatever you put in here, try to remember it. In the password field, you can choose a very strong password. Again, this is very important. You have to ensure the password is in compliant with all the requirements here. So maximum 8 characters. It should be a number should be there, and then an uppercase later and a special character, and confirm the password. After entering all these details, you can move to the next section, which is primary website info. In here, you can mention the name of your website. If you don't have a website or blog, and if you plan to promote the brand on your social media page, then you should mention the name of your page here, the social media web page. In our case, I'm just gonna go with the test website. Again, it's not a live website. It's just a test for the video purpose. After entering the name, you can mention in the URL. So be specific with the URL. Ensure whatever URL that you're mentioning it here, it is working. Because once you have created your account, later on, it might be possible that Rakuten Advertising may check all the information that you had filled in. And if these informations are not proper, it would be hard to stay active in the network. So ensure all the information that you fill in are accurate as much as possible. While entering the URL, ensure it also has https://. It's very important as well. Then date established. So you can select here, for example, let's assume that this website I created in 2021, October. So that's why I selected in here. Thereafter, primary business model. So in my case, my website, let's say, is about coupons and deal. So I can select this as a business model. And then how many unique visitors do I get in a month? So let's say between 500 to 5,000 page views per month between 5,000 to 50,000. Now, you may be tempted to select the highest number in here, in both these fields, but I would suggest not to do that. The reason being, though it's self entered information, but I'm sure Rakuten advertising must have something to double check it. So try to be accurate as much as you can in here with whatever information you fill in. With the short description, you can talk about your website or business model, like, I have this social media web page, or I have this website which is on this. You can talk a bit about your website. So I'm just putting the dummy text here, and as you can see, it has to be less than 255 characters. So I can remove some part of it to make it equals to less than 255 characters. After this, I can select primary category of my website. Let's assume it's business services. What kind of traffic do I get? Male and female both. I can select. I have an option to click on add additional category, and I can define secondary category, such as like computer and technology. Let's assume I can add more categories if I want. Now the traffic age. So the kind of people who come to my website, what's their age generally? Let's say 26 to 35 and 36 to 50. So I can make the selection in here as well. So this section was all about my website. Let's move further. Payment threshold. What is a payment threshold? After the registration, you should have access to your publisher account, and then you will start promoting the product and services of different brands. That means once you make the successful sales to these brands, you will get commission. The question is, who will pay this commission? That will come from Rakuten advertising. So here you're defining that how much accumulated commission should be there in your publisher account before Rakuten advertising can issue it to you. A minimum is 50, maximum is whatever you require or you desire. In our case, I'm just going to go with 500. So that means I'm telling that only should you payment to me when my accumulated commission in my publisher account or affiliate account is more than $500. Thereafter, language preference. I can select like email communication should be in English to me, and my dashboard. Now, what is a dashboard? So as I said, once the registration process is over, you'll get an account. Now that account is kind of a dashboard. So what should be the language of the dashboard? You can select in here. I'll just go with English. And then you can select the email subscriptions. If you like, you can uncheck it or check it, depends on you. But I would suggest to keep it checked. It's better to be notified of the stuff that's going on, so that, as an affiliate, you can do better in the affiliate marketing stream. Then comes membership agreement. So we are creating an affiliate account with Rakuten Advertising. So there should be something that we can do, we're allowed to do, and all that. So basically, it's an agreement. As an affiliate, I can read through this agreement thoroughly. Any question I may have, it's better to have those questions addressed in this agreement. After I have read the agreement, I can come down, and here I can select I have read and accept the terms of the publisher membership agreement. But if I try to do so, I cannot do so as of now. The reason being, for this for me to edit it or to check it, I have to scroll through the membership agreement till the very end, and then and only then this option will be visible for me. Like you see, I can take it mark now. So thereafter, I can take mark this as well. I have read and accept the terms of DSAs. Now, if you want to learn or want to know more about DSAs and or downloadable software applications or policies, you can click here. It should take you to an article where you can learn more about it. But for now, I'm just gonna tick mark this. I'm 18 years of age or older. I can tick mark this. And then here I can read information that's been given to me and have to sign it. So it's the e-sign. That means I have to ensure whatever I've put in my first and last name in here under contact and account info. I have to mention the same in my signature in here. So first and last name. After filling in this information, I can click on sign me up. No thanks here. it will provide the captcha, and I just have to write it here to complete the captcha process. Hopefully it works. Let's wait for it. Okay, it worked. Then I have to click on sign in and give it a few seconds. It will create my account. So I should have my account now. And I can use the login email address and the password that I had entered while creating an account. So let me just put in the email address and password and click on next. So you see, you need to verify your email address to activate your account. So my account is created already, but it's kind of not activated. So to have it activated, I have to go to my email account. So I had given my email address. I'll just log into my email account, which is this. I can refresh it. There should be an email from Rakuten Advertising. Okay, so it's here. Verify email. I can click on that email and there will be a link, verify your email. If I click on it, it should redirect me to the dashboard. So here is the dashboard. And basically, this is an interface through which you can interact with different brands of Rakuten Advertising. You can find the product and services, you can promote them. There's a lot you can do on this dashboard. And if you want me to cover the dashboard, like probably create some tutorials on the dashboard, do let me know in the comments and I would love to create something that could help you. Now, since we are here, what if you have questions related to your dashboard or anything that you need help from, someone to reach out to the customer support team? So you see an option here, support. Any questions that you may get, you can click on support, start typing your question here. For example, payment option, because for now we have not added the payment information. So you can click on payment option and you will see some related Hub Center article. If you click on any, it will take you to the Hub Center article, like one we saw before about tax form. So this will be about whatever you click on. But what if you want to have a live chat? You can click on this button, live chat, and it will initiate a chat with the customer support team of Rakuten Advertising. But the question is, how can you even enter your payment information to get the commission? To do that, you can hover over my account and then go to payment info. Sorry, you can go to the account info section in here and scroll down till payment settings and go to the edit, just in front of the payment settings. And here you can select one of these options. You cannot select more than one. So either you can go with direct deposit, PayPal, or check. You can click on this. This is basically an Hub Center article. You can go through with this Hub Center article to learn more. So this is how you can set your payment information. So far, we have learned how to create a publisher account, Rakuten Advertising, and then how to create a payment information for it. The next question is, how do you even log in to this dashboard? So you should be aware of it too. So let us log out. To log out, you can just beside your site ID number. Now that's a unique ID number which is associated to your account only. You can click on this arrow here and click on log out. So this should log you out. And this is the login page, but it's better to go to the website so I can show you from starting how to log into your publisher account. To log in, you can come to the website and hover over login and click on affiliate publisher. Do not click on affiliate advertiser. The reason being, because as I said, in Rakuten Advertising, advertisers are basically brand and affiliates are basically publishers. So you being a publisher should click on affiliate publisher to log in into the publisher account. And if I click here, I'll show you once more. It will ask me for the email address and password. I can put in that information, click on next, and I'll be in my dashboard. Now, apart from it, what if you wanna connect to someone on the customer support side, not via chat, but via email address or the phone number? Then what would you do? So you can for that you can come down on their website till the footer section and click on support. If you do that, in here you will see the information. So affiliate network publisher, you have an option to reach out to them via this email address or via phone number as well. So totally up to you how you want to reach out to them. So any questions that you might have on the dashboard, you have an option to either search it as I showed you how you can do it, or you can even initial live chat or use this support information. Totally up to you. So in this video, we covered creating publisher account, how to log in into the publisher account of Rakuten Advertising, and then how to contact support team. And I hope you learned from this video and you enjoyed the content of this video. Any questions that you may have related to affiliate marketing, and if you want me to create more videos like it, probably you can give me the name of the affiliate network and I can show you how to create a publisher account or affiliate account with them. Or any question related to affiliate marketing, just do mention in the comment section of the video, and I will try to create videos on it. In the meantime, you might want to subscribe to my channel and like this video so that any new content that I create, you shall get notified. Thank you for watching and have a great day.